Number 8. GIGN, Groupe d'Intervention de la Gendarmerie Nationale, France. Born in the aftermath of the Munich massacre in 1972, GIGN was created to confront the unthinkable: terrorism, hostage crises, and armed standoffs. These are not just soldiers, they're sharpshooters, crisis negotiators, and close combat tacticians. GIGN operators undergo a grueling 14-month training program with a 95% failure rate. They're world-renowned for precision marksmanship. One legendary operation involved taking out hostage-takers on a school bus in Djibouti, firing through glass just inches from children's heads. Their creed is to save lives without hesitation, even at the cost of their own. When GIGN moves, it's with surgical precision and unshakable calm. For civilians, they are silent protectors. For terrorists, they are death in the shape of silence. Number 7. Marcos, Marine Commandos, India. India's Marcos are often compared to Navy SEALs, but with a broader range of extreme environments, from dense jungles to hostile seas. They're trained for amphibious warfare, covert ops, and deep infiltration. Only about 1% of applicants make it through their brutal selection process, which includes the infamous death crawl, a multi-kilometer crawl through mud, barbed wire, and simulated mines. Marcos specialize in stealth attacks, underwater demolitions, and silent extractions. During the 2008 Mumbai terror attacks, Marcos cleared the Taj Hotel with 0 civilian casualties, neutralizing the threat before sunrise. Their beard-growing tradition earned them the nickname Dadiwala Fauj, the bearded force. But behind the calm exterior lies a lethal machine, trained to strike first and leave no trace. Number 6. GRU, Spetsnaz. There is no special forces unit on Earth quite like the Russian Spetsnaz. Forged in the crucible of Soviet-era brutality, these operatives are trained not just to fight, but to break minds and bodies. They endure torture, starvation, isolation, and psychological warfare during training. They can operate weeks behind enemy lines with no supply chain, improvising survival. In the Chechen Wars, Spetsnaz teams were dropped deep into enemy zones to eliminate key targets, dismantle command posts, and vanish without a trace. Some are trained for underwater operations, others for high-altitude halo jumps or urban sniping. They're the silent hand of Russian geopolitical power, ruthless, efficient, and unpredictable. If the Spetsnaz are deployed, it means diplomacy has failed and fear has arrived. Number 5. GROM, Operational Maneuver Response Group, Poland. GROM was formed in 1990 after a Polish intelligence officer was taken hostage in the Middle East. Poland realized it needed an elite force capable of acting decisively on a global scale. GROM recruits are handpicked and subjected to physical and psychological trials that filter out all but the best. Every operator is also trained in battlefield medicine, foreign languages, and NATO joint tactics. In Iraq, GROM led a raid on a chemical weapons site with 0 casualties, a mission executed so cleanly it shocked Allied commanders. Nicknamed the Polish Shadows, GROM units are known for their surgical precision and near invisibility. Enemies often don't know they've been targeted until it's over. By the time they react, GROM has already vanished. Number 4. Shayetet 13, Naval Special Warfare Unit, Israel. Shayetet 13 is Israel's elite naval commando unit, often compared to SEAL Team 6 in both capability and secrecy. Trained for hostage rescue, sabotage, counter-terrorism, and deep reconnaissance, these warriors are specialists in sea-to-land infiltration. What makes them truly terrifying is their unpredictability. They've conducted assassinations in foreign countries, hijacked enemy ships, and neutralized terror cells long before they acted. In Operation Spring of Youth, Shayetet 13 commandos landed on enemy shores, infiltrated deep into Beirut, and eliminated multiple high-value targets, all without being detected. Their selection process is ruthless. Months of underwater endurance, urban combat, and stress tests designed to break most men. If Mossad provides the intelligence, Shayetet 13 delivers the deadly follow-through. Enemies of Israel know one thing: if Shayetet is deployed, there's no place safe. Not land, not sea, not even your bedroom. Number 3. British SAS, Special Air Service. The SAS is where modern special forces began. Formed in the deserts of North Africa during World War II, their motto, "Who dares wins," is not just a phrase, it's a doctrine. These men are trained to operate behind enemy lines in sabotage, intelligence gathering, and surgical hostage rescues. Their selection is legendary: a brutal march through the Welsh mountains, sleep deprivation, interrogation, and a constant psychological grind. Most never make it. Those who do become ghosts with guns. The Iranian embassy siege in 1980 catapulted the SAS into the spotlight when masked operatives stormed the building, eliminated the terrorists, and saved all but one hostage in just 17 minutes. The SAS is the gold standard. Many elite units around the world model themselves after it, but the original remains untouchable. When you hear that the SAS is involved, you're not just dealing with soldiers. You're dealing with professionals who kill with chilling precision and walk away unnoticed. Number 2. U.S. Navy SEALs, Sea, Air, and Land Teams. Navy SEALs are the most recognized special forces unit in the world, and for good reason. With missions ranging from the jungles of Vietnam to the mountains of Afghanistan, SEALs are masters of unconventional warfare, direct action, and counterinsurgency. Their infamous Hell Week breaks even the toughest candidates: no sleep, constant physical punishment, freezing water, and mental torment. Only the mentally unbreakable survive. SEAL Team 6 in particular became global legends after Operation Neptune Spear, the mission that killed Osama bin Laden in 2011. They've rescued hostages from Somali pirates, executed high-value raids, and supported covert operations on every continent. Equipped with the latest tech and backed by unmatched air-sea support, SEALs don't just complete missions, they redefine them. Wherever America's enemies hide, SEALs can reach them, from the shadows of the ocean floor to a mountaintop bunker in the dead of night. Number 1. Delta Force, 1st Special Forces Operational Detachment Delta. Officially, they barely exist, but behind the curtain, Delta Force is America's most elite counterterrorism and hostage rescue unit. Tasked with the dirtiest, most classified missions on Earth, they operate under direct orders from the President and the Joint Special Operations Command. Their selection is extreme, even by Special Forces standards: physical and mental endurance tests, escape and evasion scenarios, stress inoculation, and a final psychological crucible known simply as the long walk. Operatives must navigate alone for miles under surveillance, making decisions under fatigue and isolation. Only a handful pass. Delta has executed operations in Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, and beyond, many of which we'll never hear about. If SEALs are the sharp blade, Delta is the invisible scalpel. Slipping past defenses, eliminating threats, and disappearing before the world knows they were there. They are the reason some terrorists sleep with the lights on.